Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrie and I like books, as you can see. Today I am going to be showing you a little bit of a birthday book haul. My birthday was at the end of this month and I got quite a lot of books. I think I got 15-ish. No, I think there's 17. Yeah, believe. We'll see. But yeah, a couple of these were gifted. Some of them I got. I brought in a whole bunch of my unhaul books into a used bookshop and got some store credit and exchanged and got some books for like half price. So that's where most of them came from. There are a couple that I bought at some other stores and then gifted to me. So we'll just get right into it. So I'm gonna start out with the ones that were gifted to me. The first one, this is like semi-joke, semi-not. Prom and Prejudice by Elizabeth Eilberg. So this is a Pride and Prejudice retelling. I think it's like middle grade or YA type of style, but my friend said it was, kind of like funny and like lighthearted, so we'll see. I haven't actually read Pride and Prejudice originally, but I've like seen the movie and stuff like that, so I know the basic premise and story. So, but yeah, this is funny. Also, I just noticed that she's trying to cut. There's scissors. She's cutting. Okay. The next one is actually it's like a set. This is the rest of the Wing Feather series that I needed. The second one here is North or Be Eaten, which will be the next one I read. And then The Monster in the Hollows and The Warden of the Wolf King, which they just get chunkier as they go on. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty though. I'm so glad to have them all. This is I believe like a Christian middle grade fantasy type series. So yeah, I am excited to read the rest of these. I read the first one actually just this past month in January, so I will be reading those hopefully shortly. And then the last one that my friend also got me was All the Light We Cannot See. This is by Anthony Doerr, which also another like hardback. Like, can we just shout out to my best friend for like gifting me with 4 beautiful hardbacks and then a paperback, like 5 books for my birthday. Too much, but I am very excited about this. So excited about this. I know this was talked about forever ago. I believe it's about a blind girl and her father in Paris or something. That's about all I know. I don't read that much synopsises before I read books most of the time, but I'm excited to read it. This is a New York Times bestseller, winner of the Pulitzer Prize, so we will see. I believe there's actually a show or a movie coming out on something on this too. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong, but yeah, I am very much excited for that. So that's book number 5, and then it's okay. All right, number 6. This is one that I got at the secondhand bookshop. This is The Importance of Being Earnest. This is a 3-act play by Oscar Wilde. Is this copy not just beautiful? I don't know why. I just like loved this copy so much. But I'm excited for this. I haven't actually ever read a play, so I was like really excited. I don't really know what this one is about. I've just like heard of it and I loved it, and it was only I think like $2 or something, so I had to snag it. The next one is Cinder. This is by Marissa Meyer. This is the first in the Lunar Chronicles. This is a fairy tale retelling sci-fi, basically. This one is about Cinderella, and she's a cyborg, I believe. So this is going to be interesting. This is actually one of the reads that I'm going to be reading for a book club this year. I don't think we're getting to this one until May or June, but I saw it and I was like, well, my friend has been telling me that I'm going to love it, and I'm expecting to love it, or at least like it enough to want to have it. I gotta read it for book club, so I just went ahead and got it, And next on the list is The 7-Year Slip. This is by Ashley Poston, I believe. So this one is interesting. I believe it's a romance, and it's about a girl who lives in an apartment. It's like nowadays, but she's like interacting with another man who lives in the apartment, but it was like 7 years prior. And so it's this weird like time thing. I don't know. It really interested me when I heard and saw other people talking about it. And as far as my research has shown, there's no spice in this one. So I'm excited to read it and to check it out. This was one I got at the normal bookstore. So it was like full price, I think, but that's okay. It's a very pretty cover, very pretty. All right, the next book I have is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. This is by Suzanne Collins. This is the newer Hunger Games book in the Hunger Games trilogy, but this happens before the Hunger Games. It is focusing on Snow, which is kind of like the head and president of everything in the Hunger Games when he was younger, before he was head of everything. So that's about all I know about it. I'm really excited though. It's been a really long time since I've read Hunger Games. I'm a little like, I really hope I still like it. But I had a friend who saw the movie. They haven't read the book yet. And they're like, I'm gonna read the book with you. But she saw the movie and she was like, I was really impressed. I didn't think I was gonna like it that much. So I'm hopeful. I'm really hopeful. And I do remember really loving like this, just this world and the story. So I'm very hopeful. We will see. I don't know when I'm gonna get to this, but I gotta correspond it with my friend because we want to read it together. So yeah. All right, and the next book is The Art of Racing in the Rain. This is by Garth Stein. This is a heart-wrenching but deeply funny and ultimately uplifting story of family, love, loyalty, and hope, a captivating look at the wonders and absurdities of human life as only a dog could tell it. So I am, you know, as you can tell, there's a dog on the front. I pretty much just know that this is like from a dog's perspective. That's like all I've known about it for years. It's a New York Times bestseller, and I'm excited. I'm pretty sure my heart's gonna be like wrenched out and I'm gonna be like, oh, but you know, that's what happens with dog books. They kill us inside, so. All right, and this one is Radical. This is by David Platt. It is Taking Back Your Faith from the American Dream. This is one that was recommended for my Christian nonfiction book club. So I went ahead and got it because this was at the secondhand bookshop. So this was also only like $2, I believe. And I was like, heck, yeah, if it's, you know, it's on our list. So one of my friends read it when she was 17 or so. She was like, I haven't read it in a while, but I remember it being really good. And the premise seems really nice. So I'm very, very excited and very interested to read this, hopefully this year, for my book club. So next is one I'm really excited for. This is one that I was specifically looking for this weekend, and I couldn't actually find it. I couldn't find it at the secondhand bookstore, and I couldn't find it at our normal bookstore, and I ended up finding it in Walmart in their books, and I was like, oh, thank blooming goodness. But this is Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. This is the second in a interconnected standalone series, which is with When in Rome, and I have that one. I have not read it yet, but I have that one, so I kind of wanted to like be able to read them back to back or whatever if I wanted to. I know that you don't need to because it's interconnected, but I believe this one is about the main love interest and When in Rome, the guy, I think it's his sister, and then the girl in that one's bodyguard. I think I might be a little bit mixed up with that, but yeah. And I think he's supposed to like teach her how to date. I think she's supposed to be bad at dating, and so he's like trying to like teach and help her. So yes, I also just love Sarah Adams covers of her books. They are so cute. I love them so much. So I'm really excited about this one. Next one I have is actually another one that I am going to be reading for my best friend's book club. This is Ranger's Apprentice, The Ruins of Gorlin. This is by John Flanagan. This is a middle grade fantasy, and that's about all I know about it. This was another one of my girls' picks, and I'd never heard of it before at all. So I'm excited, since this is, I guess, one of her favorite, like, you know, top rated books. So we will see. I found this again at the thrifted secondhand bookshop, so it was only like $2 or $3, and I was like, yeah, you know, if I don't have to go get it from, you know, try to find means from the library or whatnot, because sometimes that can be hard. We are moving, so I'd like to have as many as I can, just have them. But yeah, I'm excited. Next, I have The Glass Menagerie. This is by Tennessee Williams. This is actually a play, a very old and popular play that did many a run on Broadway. Again, I have not read a play, so I was very excited. Another like $2 book that I picked up to add this to my little, to my bookshelf, to my collection here. I saw one of my good dear friends do the play of this at her college many years back, and I loved it. She did such a phenomenal job, so I'm very excited to be able to read it. Very excited also. I don't know why, that's just like such a cover. And then I also have The Last 4 Years. This is by Laura Ingalls Wilder. I believe this is actually the last one in the Little House series, because this is Laura, like the first 4 years of her going off and getting married, I believe. Yes. So yeah, they had a couple other Little House books at the thrifted bookshop, but they weren't as nice condition, so I just grabbed this one. I don't actually have any of the other Little House books. I know it's kind of funny to start with the last one, but I have read them all as a child. My mom read through them with us quite a few times, so I just went ahead and picked up this one because it was nice condition. Right, and next is Spy Family. This is volume 1. This is a manga, and this is a manga that my best friend Mary reads, and she loves this one. She thinks it's very cute. She's been like talking to me about it a lot lately, and when we were out for my birthday and shopping, she was just like, I really think you'd like it. And so I was like, you know what, I have seen it so many times in the last couple months and almost gotten it, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it. So I'm excited to start this one. I also love mangas because they're pretty quick and easy to read through also. So if I'm just feeling like I'm slugging a month and I'm like, oh, I've got so many, like this month maybe, because I have so many bigger books and I'm like, can I get through them all? I could at least read a shorter, quicker book that I can read in a day or two and just be like, oh yay, I have at least one book done, yay. So yeah, that's Spy Family. And the last book here I have is by Dr. James Dobson. I already have one book about child rearing by him that I found quite interesting. Didn't agree with everything, but liked. And this was What Wives Wish Their Husbands Knew About Women. I laughed when I saw the title. And I was like, well, you know, I did like his like writing, and he put a lot of like studies into it that I didn't expect him to do. So this was again like $1 or $2. So I was like, why not check it out and see how humorous or, you know, self-explanatory this book may be, or maybe it'll surprise me. I don't know, but I just like reading nonfiction and expanding my knowledge, and sometimes laughing about, you know, what people think is informational. I don't know, but we will see. But yeah, okay, so I think that is all of the books that I have for today. Yeah, I think I had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. For some reason, I'm missing one. Okay, we'll just go with 16. I enjoyed that 15. I'm gonna pick that. Thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. If there's any of these books that you just like love so much, like, and you want me to read those first, let me know in the comments. Convince me to read them, you know. Like, I have a gigantic TBR. I probably need to do an update on that. Oh my gosh. One of my goals this year is to try to not buy as many books, which is my birthday, okay? So, like, now I'm going to try to be very lax and not buy as much the rest of the year up until, like, around the holidays. Until Christmas, because I'm going to get gifted books, you know. But, it's to read from a physical TBR. And my physical TBR was already over 100 books. Yeah, and we just added 16 more. So that's fun. That's so much fun. But we will see. Let's hope that we read well this year. Like, oh my goodness. My goal is 50 books this year, and I have not ever reached that goal. So be praying for me, y'all. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you're able to go buy yourself some more books too. Bye, guys.